Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, we have a fantastic show for you guys. So yeah, I'm quite excited to have this show right now. We have some breaking news coming out of every British outlets and sport outlets as well. So yeah, we will jump right into those. The first and foremost thing I will talk about is, as we all know, that we are trying to sell out Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay. So regarding those couple of players, there are some breaking news coming out right now, and the news says that West Ham have started the process of signing Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire by giving them long distance medicals. The pair have had their records sent to West Ham, which will now be personally checked. So yeah, man, that is absolutely brilliant news. That is absolutely brilliant news. Hello, Rohit. Hello, man. Hello, brother. Thank you for joining, man. So yeah, I was talking about, there are some breaking news coming out regarding Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay that West Ham have sent their, long distance medicals. The pair have had their records sent to West Ham, which will now be personally checked. So that is absolutely fantastic, man. That is absolutely fantastic. As we were, talking about this in our previous session today afternoon, that yeah, we need to let go of those players. And as we all know, that if Harry Maguire does care, an ounce, if he have some care for his career right now, as we all know, he's 31 years of age. So yeah, he should be getting all the minutes he can while he can, so that he can get selected on the 2024 Euro. There has been some quotations coming out from Darren Southgate as well. I will get into that, brother, as well. Okay, Ashley is also joining the chat. Thank you, brother, for joining. India and Mauritius are doing good in the Red Bull 4-2 score in Germany. Yeah, man, yeah. Thank you, brother, for joining, man. Andre Onana, goalkeeper. Lisandro Martinez, defense. Casemiro, defense in midfield. Rasmus Hojlund, striker. Bruno Fernandes, heartbeat of the team. That's what you call a spine, with the likes of Rashford, Shaw, Varane, Mount, Anthony, Sancho looking bright. Garnacho and Mainu gaining grounds. Amrabat and a right centre back. Then it's a 10 out of 10. Eric Ten Hag is building something special. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. As we saying, India in Group A, Mauritius in Group B. Yeah, brother, yeah. I'm quite excited about that, but I'm quite excited about that as well. Tomo is saying, live up, sir. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you anyway. Thank you all of you guys for joining. And what I was talking about is, that there have been some quotations coming out from UK outlets. And what they're saying is, West Ham have started the process of signing Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire by giving them long-distance medicals. The pair have had their records sent to West Ham, which will now be personally checked. So it is absolutely brilliant. We all knew that these are kind of the dead woods we need to get rid of to make that AMRABAT deal happen. And there are some AMRABAT news as well. I will get into that once I cover this section, guys. So yeah, that is absolutely brilliant, man. It couldn't have been any better. Believe me, after the show we have had, in our afternoon session, I was quite worried about the fact that, yeah, what if Maguire stays? Because we all have said that if he had chosen to stay in Manchester United, we would essentially be giving 200 plus K weekly wage to a player who would be our fourth or maybe fifth choice centre back. So that is absolutely unacceptable. That is ridiculous. So yeah, the news coming out and said that, yeah, and you know what? There are some other outlets as well that is claiming that, David Moyes is quite adamant right now to convince tooth and nail so that they can acquire Harry Maguire this season. So yeah, man, I am absolutely pleased. Please let me know your opinion as well. And there are some quotations coming out from Darren Southgate as well. I will read it out. Darren Southgate has something to, say regarding Harry Maguire. He said that Manchester United have top two players in Varane and Martinez. There is always a challenge. They bring in top players every year. If you are Manchester United, you want a good backup. There are injuries, the Champions League, the Premier League. They will be quiet with Harry Maguire as a substitute or in the squad. If he is not in the squad, this is important. If he is not in the squad, he will have to decide whether he wants to play regularly elsewhere. The best players want to play every week. That is quite important what he has said. As we all know, see, the thing is that it does not matter how much special Harry Maguire is to Southgate. It does not matter. If he wants to choose Harry Maguire over some really good players which are available for as playing as the centre back role in England, Harry Maguire needs to start regularly. That is paramount, for his career itself. So yeah, if he wants to do that, a team like West Ham, Wolves, or Everton, we all know those three clubs have already shown some interest in Harry Maguire. But what the news are coming out, that there is a very huge chance that we will be seeing Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay going out of the club and joining West Ham, and that could be quite imminent, as maybe 7 to 10 days. That can happen. That can absolutely happen, and I do hope that happens, man. I do hope. See, as the thing is that we have already discussed that if we all know that Fabrizio Romano has been saying for at least 3-4 weeks right now that if we are going to go for Amrabat, if we want to secure, Sofian Amrabat, we need to get rid of at least one of those players, whether it's Fred, whether it's Van de Beek, Maguire, or McTominay. I'm pretty sure, as we all know, that we have rejected the West Ham's initial offer for Maguire, which was around £20 million. So I'm pretty sure if West Ham is coming again for Maguire, it would be at least more than £20 million. So it could be around, 25 plus 5 million in add-ons. We can accumulate at the very least 50 to 60 million by getting rid of Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire, which will give us a massive boost, a much needed boost. So yeah, brother, that is absolutely brilliant news, I must say that. So yeah, I see the thing is that, to be very honest, as I discussed, not only regarding Harry Maguire, if we are going to get Amrabat, then in our defensive mid situation, we will be getting Amrabat. We have Casemiro and Mainu will join. We all know that Eric Ten Hag have some plans for Kobe Mainu as well. And in the attacking midfield area, we have Eriksen, we have Bruno, and we have Mason Mount. So I do not see any way Scott McTominay getting any chance. So yeah, brother, so for him as well, I know that he's a very young lad. He's 26 years of age. It is his prime time. It is absolutely his prime time. He has got a lot of chance. I will not say that he is a very bad player or something like that. Absolutely, I will not say that. He's quite a decent player. But the thing is that he is not good enough for Manchester United, at least in my opinion. I don't know, maybe many of you guys want Scott McTominay, but in my opinion, if you ask me, if I'm being honest with you guys, I do not want Fred or Scott McTominay in our Manchester United squad. I'm not saying they're bad players, but they're not up to the task when it comes to Manchester United. Because, see, the thing is that if we are going to compete with likes of Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle right now, so yeah, if we are going to fight for that place, as Eric Ten Hag has mentioned himself, that at least 8 to 9 teams are going to give a solid fight for their top 4 to top 6 position. So yeah, we need to be ruthless, man. We need to be ruthless. We cannot just, let those players keep in our club and, they will just be a bench warmer. They will just be bench warmers, and we do not need that. We absolutely do not need that. And if you ask me, I would prefer Amrabat over Fred and Scott McTominay, both of those guys. I like Fred over McTominay. I would like Fred, but still, they both are not good enough. As I have said, man, Fred can have a fantastic first half and a pretty shitty second half. So that is quite worrisome. That is quite worrisome, and that is inconsistent. Inconsistency cannot be tolerated in our club anymore. If we are, as we all know, that we will be playing 2-3, there will be some weeks where we will be playing 2-3 matches, and those matches will be important. Premier League matches, Champions League nights, there will be. So we can't rely on those players who aren't, consistent. Consistency is paramount if we are going to get success in this coming season. That is absolutely needed. So to do that, we need those kind of players who have that ability to perform week in, week out. That's what we need. So please guys, let me know your opinion. I'm pretty sure you guys will have some opinion regarding this particular news. So please let me know that, brother. Tolma is saying, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I will put out a poll, I will put out a poll regarding, I was thinking, see the thing is that I know that there is a huge probability that Facundo Pellistri can go out on the loan. As the news are coming out, there is a huge possibility that Facundo Pellistri may go out on a loan, maybe to FC Twente or maybe to Boca Juniors. I don't know. But if you ask me, if I'm being honest with you guys, as you guys already know, that I was quite excited to see Amad Diallo playing in our squad in this particular season. But I was quite impressed with Facundo Pellistri, man. I was quite pleased with Facundo Pellistri. The way he played, I don't know what else Erik ten Hag wants from him. As we all know, our manager is quite, hyper energetic, and he is quite ruthless, and he is quite precise. We all know that those kind of characteristics of Erik ten Hag. But I guess, keeping all those things in mind, still I guess that Facundo Pellistri did a really decent job. So I would like to ask you a question. Let me put that up on the poll. Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm quite new to this, poll thing. So give me just a second, maybe. Yeah, I am there. Who would you prefer as our backup right wing? There will be two choices, man. Amad or Pellistri. Okay, guys, the poll is up. Poll is up right now. So please, guys, let me know. I have already updated the poll, so you guys can vote over there. I would want to know who would you prefer as our backup right wing. We all know that Anthony will play over there. Maybe we will see Sancho playing there as well. But from our youngsters, who would you prefer as the backup right wing? Would you prefer Amad Diallo or would you prefer Facundo Pellistri? I would be absolutely delighted to know that. So please, guys, the poll is out there. Please, engage on that. Please engage to that, brother. Rajdeep is saying, but to be honest with you guys, if it happens that Mason Greenwood is back in field, Mason Greenwood is back in field, United will be at its best. Just imagine the competition from both wings, Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, Anthony, Greenwood, then Rasmus and Martial. We will break any defenses. Absolutely, brother, absolutely. That would be fantastic. Erik ten Hag is building something, man. Erik ten Hag is cooking. He is cooking something really delicious for us Manchester United fans, and I'm absolutely delighted. It's mouth-watering. It's absolutely mouth-watering. I know the way Manchester United have played for past decade, it was eye-watering, but what Erik ten Hag is cooking, it's mouth-watering right now, brother. So I am absolutely delighted to see all this kind of news happening. See, the thing is that we always have to ask before signing or before letting go of the player, then what would Manchester City do? It may sound a bit shitty to you, I know that. We do not prefer Manchester City in any way or manner, but we do have to ask that. Would Manchester City play a player like Harry Maguire or Scott McTominay or Fred? I do not think so, man. So yeah, if we are going to compete with them, if we are going to give them at least a proper fight, we need to get rid of those players. We absolutely need to get rid of those players. So the news that's been coming out, it was absolutely fantastic, man. It was absolutely fantastic. There has been some, positive news as well regarding Amrabat. I will jump right into that. It is coming from Fabrizio Romano, and he is saying Sofian Amrabat not called up for the next Fiorentina game, which is absolutely positive for Manchester United. Which is absolutely positive for Manchester United. We have seen that it was the case regarding Rasmus Højlund as well. So yeah, it is also the case regarding Amrabat also. Manchester United expected to open formal talks for Amrabat soon as Fred and Donny van de Beek are close to leaving the club. Amrabat wants Manchester United. This has never changed. So yeah, man, this is music to my ear. This is music to my ears, brother. Absolutely. Please let me know your opinions. I will be waiting to know your opinions about all this breaking news that's been coming out. I mean, seriously, see, the thing is that many of you guys have doubted, and that doubt was quite well constructive. It is not like that the doubt was out of thin air. Absolutely, that wasn't the case. We all know that we have already lost some players in this particular summer transfer market. So yeah, that could have happened. But we all know that Amrabat have already rejected some very lucrative offers coming in from Saudi Arabian clubs. He rejected them straight out. And what Fabrizio Romano is telling us right now, that he will wait, and Manchester United is the only club he wants to join. I mean, can you imagine? Just rewind 2-3 years earlier, we have to pay shitload of amount of money just to get a hold of the players. And now the players are literally waiting out to join Manchester United. And that is absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. I mean, seriously. Please let me know your opinion, brother. Ishank is saying 135. Yeah, man. Seriously, thank you, brother. Thank you for letting me know. So any of you guys who are new to this channel, enjoying the show, please, brother, please join by subscribing. It will not cost you anything, but it will help our community to grow even bigger, larger, and stronger. So yeah, please do that. And we always get live at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Indian Standard Time, brother. All I am saying is this: it's about to get painful for other teams this session. It's been long time coming for us to start lifting trophies again. Absolutely, man, absolutely. Manchester is back. Manchester is going to be red again. I know it's been a long time. The sky was blue all over the past few years. The sky was blue in Manchester, but now it's going to be red, man. Now it's going to be absolutely red. Every one of you guys are saying that bro poll. I have put up that poll, so please guys, engage on that. Eric is saying, Rishabh is saying the glory days are back. Absolutely, amen to that, brother. We need a left centre back. Rather, we have Varane and Lindelof as right centre back. Though Lindelof can play as left centre back as well. Yeah, man. Lindelof is one of the most valuable player I have ever seen when it comes to squad players, who gives you depth, and Lindelof is one of the best in that aspect. And I'm pretty sure if we get rid of Harry Maguire, we will go out and secure a centre back. We still know that Todibo is still out for grab. The deal with Juventus hasn't been made. Regarding Todibo, I thought we all thought that we may lose Todibo as well, which is Eric Ten Hag's third choice centre back this particular season. So yeah, I hope if we can get rid of Donny van de Beek, Fred, McTominay, and Maguire, we can easily secure Amrabat and Todibo as well. That may happen, and that will just give us some healthy competitions in every other position, which is much needed, which is absolutely much needed. I will go through the poll right now. So 78% of you guys prefer Pelistri over Amad Diallo. That is fantastic to know, man. See, that is what I was talking about. The way Amad Diallo have played, man, he have shown some, real talent. He has shown some real potential. I know that we may see, as Eric Ten Hag is quite adamant to send him out on loan, though he will be signing a contract before he goes out on loan. So that just shows us Eric Ten Hag wants, Pelistri in our squad, but just not right now, maybe. So yeah, we will have to be patient. We will have to, keep trust in our manager. regarding all those things, and I guess we will see Pelistri, maybe not this season, but in the next season, in the coming seasons, Pelistri can bang on, man. He have that ability to do that, absolutely. Jashon is saying Eric is the best United manager since Sir Alex left. We have an identity. We have an identity now. Absolutely, brother. As we have said, as I have said so many times, if the Glazers have done something right, something, because we all know when it came to that when Eric Ten Hag joined us, before that there was a rumor going out that we may go for Mauricio Pochettino as well, and as we all know, our club pundits, our club legends were preferring Pochettino over Eric Ten Hag because he have already played in English Premier League, he have already managed a Premier League club, so that was the reason they were preferring Pochettino over Eric Ten Hag. But I am so glad that we didn't go for Pochettino. I have no faith on that guy, man. I have absolutely no faith on that guy. Believe me, Eric Ten Hag was the best thing happened to us after Sir Alex left, in my opinion, at the very least, man. Please, guys, those who have joined right now, please, please put your vote on the poll. Please, put your vote on the poll. I do want to know your opinion. As they are waiting for Fred and Donny to go, other club will sign him because he is losing patience of waiting for Manchester United to make a bid. No, brother, no, Steve. Believe me, he is quite adamant to join Manchester United. And as the news are coming out, that Donny van de Beek, Fred, Maguire, McTominay, maybe all four of those guys can leave the club, and it is going to be quite imminent. Because see, the thing is that the club who is interested in Maguire and McTominay is West Ham, and West Ham is the only club who haven't made any signings in this summer transfer window, who haven't made any signings, no signings whatsoever. So they do need to move fast, and that just that is just good news for us. See, the thing, even in the message you can see that that is quite emergency. They are moving very fast. That is why West Ham have started the process of signing Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire by giving them long distance medicals. That just shows you how imminent those deals can be. We may see Harry Maguire and McTominay, both of those players, departing us in the coming weeks. Maybe to 7 to 10 days it can take. So yeah, brother, it is good news. Believe me, Amrabat will be our player. Amrabat will be a Red Devil. Trust in your Red Devil, bro. Believe me, trust in your Red Devil, bro. I have done every research possible. There are lots, as I said so many times, that there are thousands news coming out at a time when it comes to transfer market. So yeah, I need to filter those, cross-check those references, and the news that are coming out regarding this, it's absolutely solid, man. It's absolutely solid. The missing piece in what has already been a hugely successful window, get it done as soon as possible to conclude the window on time. Yeah, brother, absolutely. We are moving a bit fast at the very least. And what is Manchester United doing after this notice? Or do you think he will keep on rejecting and waiting for eternity for Manchester United? If they don't take the expected action towards it, soon he will join another club. Let not his rejection to Liverpool or any club for now become Manchester United boosting point. No, man. See, the thing is that he has some connections with Eric Ten Hag. Even Fabrizio Romano has mentioned that the signings, not Fabrizio Romano, sorry, it was Andre Onana's agent who said that when it came to that Andre Onana deal, Eric Ten Hag had a huge part on that particular deal. And believe me, guys, the deals we had made, all the deals, whether it's Mason Mount, whether it's Rasmus Højlund, whether it's Andre Onana, and our next will be Amrabat. On those things, we all know that on social media, it's all about Martak madness. British media is all about Martak, that what he is doing, man, he's like a Superman and all that stuff. Those are bullshit, man. Believe me, Eric Ten Hag is the one responsible for all of these signings happening. Believe me, man. So he will wait out. He knows that Manchester United will come for him. When we have secured Højlund, then and then only, Fabrizio Romano came out and said that 3 times, 3 not 1 not 2, 3 times Eric Ten Hag have had conversation with Rasmus Højlund personally. So these things can be happening regarding Amrabat as well, but obviously we will not know this kind of information right now. Maybe we will get aware of those informations once Amrabat deal is done. So yeah, those things are happening, man. Do you really think that Eric Ten Hag will just let him go to another club? Absolutely not. If he's confident that he wants to get Manchester United, there is also a reason that yeah, he have got some proper green lights from Manchester United itself. And who will do that? Eric Ten Hag. As we all know that Amrabat have already played under Eric Ten Hag and he have spoken some really kind word towards our manager. So those are plus points for us, brother. Believe me. Purwan is saying he won't come. He will lose patience and go to another club because Manchester United is delaying. I hope not, man. I do hope not. Harry Maguire is said to feel insulted by West Ham's £20 million offer for him. Who gives a shit, man? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? How many times? It's innumerous amount of time we have tolerated that guy on that field wearing a red shirt. The amount of mistakes he had made. He insulted our club every time he went on that pitch. Believe me. So I do not care if he is getting insulted by all those stuff. So yeah, I know that he is quite pampered. The statements he have given over the past few weeks or months, that yeah, it was 2-3 months ago when he said that I have nothing to prove. I am Manchester United captain. I am a regular starter for England national team. So I got nothing to prove. What kind of players say those kind of things? He haven't won any major trophies in his entire career, and he's coming out and saying those things. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is disgusting. So yeah, if he's getting insulted, I cannot give a single swivel about that, man. I will just not give a single toss about that, of his statement. If he really said that, I do not care. I do not care. If Manchester United wanted to let him go for free, they wouldn't have gotten any criticism from me at the very least. Believe me. Just let him go. Just get rid of him. We do not want, as I have said, that we can argue about every other aspect of the club. We fans can argue about that, but no matter from which part of the world you are from, the one or two things we can agree is that Glazers should go out of the club, and two, Maguire is not a Manchester United player. Maguire should not be a Manchester United player. So yeah, man, I do not care if he gets insulted. Yeah, man, I have just said about that, I have just said about that. Eric is saying he should seek for reconciliation with Manchester United fans so he could get a reasonably fair offer from Rick Sam. Yeah, man, yeah. The problem with Harry is that he thinks he's still a good player. Ten Hag gave if many chances ahead of Lindelof, but still no change. Instead of accepting he's not good and look for a team he will play and save his career, he is here feeling insulted. Southgate has made him think he is a good player, but one day when he will be left and not registered on a squad like Jones is when he will know he is of no use anymore to Manchester United. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Even if we opt for Johnny Evans, which may well be the case. We can do that as well. It is not like that if we go out and sell Maguire, we will obviously go for Todibo. That is not written anywhere. So we can opt for Johnny Evans as well. So even if we do that, Harry Maguire and Harry Maguire stays, he will potentially be our fifth choice centre back. So yeah, man, I do not see any future. And even Southgate have been vocal about that he prefers a player who gets regular starts. And see, the thing is that nepotism works to some extent. It will not give him the place in the coming season in England national team when they play on that Euro Cup, and absolutely that will just not happen. So he needs to get some pitch time. He absolutely needs that, and to get that, he needs to join West Ham. Because as the news are coming out, David Moyes is going crazy because he wants Maguire. He absolutely wants Maguire, no matter Maguire thinks of West Ham. So yeah, brother, let's fingers crossed let's hope that we will see Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay, both of those guys, going out and joining West Ham. Shayantan, long time, man, long time. Thank you for joining, brother. But tell him, wake up. We felt insulted the way he played for Manchester United. What I just said. What's more, being a so-called captain, it's an insult to the band of captain that we are proud of. Absolutely, brother, absolutely. Those are all the reasons I do not care. We do not care, even if he feels, insulted. Who gives a fuck, man? I'm sorry to use this word, but seriously, who gives a fuck? And he's saying that he wants to join bigger club. He should know that even Saudi Arabia, who is buying every other player, or at least they are trying to buy every other player, even those guys haven't put a single bid for Harry Maguire. And that should show him prominently that how shit he is, how shit he has been for the past 3-4 years. And that is the main reason even Saudi Arabia isn't even interested in a guy like Harry Maguire. So yeah, if West Ham are showing some real interest, he should join them. He should be grateful that David Moyes wants him in his squad and not complain about that stuff. And that is the one thing I never liked about Harry Maguire. He complains a lot and he does nothing on the field. I do not want a player like that in our club, man. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't either. Prithviraj is saying, Maguire's pride is as big as his shit, man. And that was how he was committing errors week in, week out. And he went on to say in an interview that if he wasn't good, he should have been on the bench. And he is on the bench. We have seen Erik ten Hag have done that, man. Erik ten Hag have done that. How many starts he have gotten in the last year? I guess 8 starts. And we have played over 60 matches. And that just shows you. And in this year, even before the season started, he got stripped of his captaincy armband. What more indications he need from Erik ten Hag that he wants him out? Obviously, Erik ten Hag will not come out to the press and say that Harry is shit. That is just not going to happen. So yeah, he needs to get all the signals he had and needs to move on. He needs to move on. He never see anything. I like the United are treating him now. See that he can leave us alone. Absolutely, brother. He doesn't set the price tag, the club does, and if they feel £20 million will be enough to price him away, he doesn't have a say in it, absolutely. However, I understand Manchester United are holding out for a fee in the region of 30 to 35 million. I guess that could be the case, man. I am guessing that as well. As I have said, it could be 25 plus 5 millions in add-ons, or maybe 30 plus 5 millions in add-ons, or maybe just 30 million. Those things can happen. We should at least accumulate 50 to 60 million pounds by selling Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay. We should absolutely do that. Of course, West Ham are not serious in life. Yeah, man. Being a bad footballer is one thing, but Maguire seems that he's a bad person too in real life. Yeah, man. He always complains about stuff. The one thing he's good at is complaining about stuff. Yeah, man. He always does that. His sister does that. He does that himself. What can you say, man? That just shows you how shitty his personality is. And I was quite glad. I know for that particular reason, Andre Onana is getting butchered by British media, but I just do not get it. I do not get it. I absolutely like that thing, what Andre Onana did to Maguire. That should have been done a long time ago. Believe me, David De Gea was way too patient. He was way too patient, and he had paid that price. David De Gea is the one who has paid that price. The way Harry Maguire played, who was the one paying those, the price of those mistakes? David De Gea. He could have gotten a lot of clean sheets, but he wasn't able to get those because of Harry Maguire. So seriously, man, I don't know what he's complaining about. I will not get it, believe me. Let me check the, 51 votes. And 84% of you want Pelistri. That just shows you. So I am not wrong. So when I say that Pelistri is the one, the guy to look at, and believe me, I was really impressed the way he has shown his ability in this preseason matches. That was absolutely fantastic. I do hope that he does not go out on a loan. I do hope. See, the thing is that we are going to be playing a lot of matches in this coming season. We are going to play a lot of matches, so we need to secure him as soon as possible. I do not want to see him going out on a loan again. I just do not want that happening. Ogni is saying, Ahmad, okay, brother, absolutely. Ahmad is a see. I have already said that I was quite excited to see Ahmad in this particular season, and I still am. That is quite unfortunate for Ahmad Diallo and Kobe Mainoo as well. The way they have got injured, especially the time they have got injured, it was their time. Eric Ten Hag was open to give them their break, and on that particular time, they both got injured. That is just unfortunate, brother. But I do hope when they come back from those injuries, they will get some pitch time, some substantial pitch time. I do hope so. You are not even worth that £20 million. I think West Ham overpriced for you, considering your abysmal performances ever since you joined our club. You should be priced £8 max. Seriously, man, seriously. I would have let him go for free. If I was the owner of Manchester United, I would have let him go for free. I would have just said to Eric Ten Hag, just let him go, man. Just let him go. I will give you any player you want. Just let Harry Maguire go. Him not even reach that amount. I don't know why Manchester United are delaying in accepting such fees. See, the thing is that, as you guys all know, that there is always a British tax when it comes to those British players. So yeah, man, I guess that is what Manchester United are waiting for, and I guess that they will, they have played the right hand in this case. Because see, West Ham would not be coming second time with that same amount of bid. That is just not going to happen. So yeah, I guess we will get at least more than £20 million, which was the initial bid from West Ham. This guy has a lot of pride in his head. He's not even happy a club is offering him that amount. What? Seriously, man. Seriously, it just shows you how shitty his personality is. What just, one of you guys have just said that, yeah, it's not about that. He's a bad player. As a human being, he's quite shitty as well. I must say that. Anyway, I will, move on to another subject. There are some massive quotes coming out of Marcus Rashford. I would like to talk about that now. And please, guys, please put your vote on the poll. Please put your vote on the poll. I would like to see that as well. And any of you guys who are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel. We are only 4 or 5 subscribers away from our next target, 140. So yeah, that would be absolutely brilliant if you guys could do that. We get live every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. and talk about Manchester. So yeah, man, absolutely. So if you guys can do that, it would help us a lot. So anyway, moving on to the Rashford quotes right now. I think what he said, I think it's always important to work on your strengths. I never stop working on mine, and you want to get your weaknesses as good as they can get. But your weaknesses are more often than not always going to be a little bit behind your strength, which is quite gettable. So mine's left foot and heading. I always want to work on them. I'm so glad that he mentioned that heading. As I have said, at least over the past 7-8 years now, we do not have any proper aerial threats. I know when we had Ronaldo, when we had Cavani, those are the guys, those who were quite brilliant on heading. But see, the thing is that you do not, the final third of the pitch is not the only area of the pitch you need heading ability. Even to receive the ball, to clear out the ball from defense when we are facing a corner or maybe facing a free kick or say any other set piece, you need aerial power. We do need that, man, and we are lacking on that particular subject. We are lacking on that subject. There are not many players in our squad who are good at headers. Maybe right now we have Varane or Casemiro, and that's it, man. That's it. I feel like if I'm in the position, in the right areas in the box, then I should be getting, 7 to 10 goals from headers a season. So I still feel like I can do that, and I will be pushing to do that next season. That is absolutely brilliant coming out of Marcus Rashford. He thinks that he can score at least 8 to 9 goals a year just by heading. So I am so happy that he realized that. He is a tall player. He had a good height, a decent height. His jumping ability is quite good as well. So yeah, if he works on his heading ability, it would only benefit him and obviously our club as well. For me, my left foot is just about confidence, like I feel like when I'm confident I score with it. When I'm not confident, it just never goes right with my left foot. But if I'm feeling confident and I'm feeling strong and fit and healthy, I feel like if I get an opportunity on my left, I have got a good chance of scoring, as long as, like I said, that I am in the right areas. So a lot of it is about just getting into the right areas, because my striker coach, he was a forward, so he always gives me information on getting across the front post or on the shoulder of defenders and stuff like that, which is absolutely brilliant coming out of Marcus Rashford, man. See, this kind of quotations just shows you that behind the curtains, they are getting prepared. They are, they are improving themselves in the areas which they personally think are not good enough. And that just shows you that how serious all of our players are getting each passing day. That should be music to our ears, man. As Manchester United fans, when we see that our players are this much committed on improving their abilities, that just shows you that they are in for some real deal, man. As he have mentioned, that Eric Ten Hag have never, since Eric Ten Hag joined Manchester United, he never mentioned about achieving that top 4 position. He always said that, yeah, we want to win trophy, we need to win trophy. That is coming out of Marcus Rashford. I am not saying that. Marcus Rashford have said that. So yeah, man, that is fantastic. That just shows you how, the attitude in between the squad, and that is quite positive, man. That is absolutely positive. Please let me know your opinion, guys. Please do that. Insulted every game he plays, he insults us, the fans. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely spot on. You insult your team and your fans. Shh. Insulted that they offered so much. Yeah, man. I guess even he wasn't, expecting that. Let him join his brother at Chesterfield. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Woodward scammed United into paying 80 million, then gave him captain's armband, about as useful as a great beacon. Yeah, man, yeah. Imagine Maguire feeling insulted, and still Manchester United Football Club caused all this. We were the one who paid 80 million in the first place. Yeah, man, that is why I have said, in our previous session today, that when Leicester got relegated, I was actually quite pleased to see that, because the scam they have pulled with us regarding Harry Maguire, when they got relegated, I was quite pleased that, yeah, they got relegated. Juventus gave us Ronaldo with 18 million. Did you feel insulted? Yeah, man. See, the thing that just shows you how cheap mentality he have got. As you guys have mentioned as well, that he's not only a bad player on the field, he's not very good off the field as well. He have a quite, stingy personality. I must say that. Now it's 67 votes and 87% of you guys wants Pelistri over Amad Diallo. That is brilliant, man. That is brilliant. I heard Everton are going to go in for Maguire. Yeah, man. That can happen as well. There were some news. If you have missed our previous session, if any of you guys have missed the afternoon session, please go check out. That was fantastic. We have had a very good time. The session was brilliant. You guys can check that out. And yeah, what Adam is saying here, not only West Ham, man, there are some clubs like Everton and Wolves also. They have shown some interest in Harry Maguire as well. American Tourister, he's worthy free transfer. Yeah, man. I guess you have been, you are joining us after quite a day. I missed you, man. So thank you for joining, brother. Anurag is saying, until he loses his place in the English national team. Yeah, man. He feels insulted. Pah. It's we fans and Manchester United who feel insulted. He's been given numerous chances in the hope he would improve, but all to no avail considering how poor he plays for United. He should be grateful like we fans are that someone is offering to pay something. Just go, Maguire, or you are surplus to requirements and we can use the money to invest in a better defender. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. See, I know that many of you guys are worried about that Amrabat deal. Please, guys, don't be worried. Don't be worried. At least trust in your Red Devil, bro. We will get Amrabat done. I said that we will get Mount done. We have done that. I said that we will get Unana done. We have done that. I said that we will get Welan done. We have done that. And any of you guys who are new to this channel, you can check that out. That from the very beginning of our community, I have spoken about all three of those players. So yeah, they have joined, and I know that Ahmedabad is essentially quite new to our target list, but that deal will happen. Believe me, guys, that deal will happen. Daisy is saying Pelistri. Obviously, man, see, Pelistri have proved himself. In my opinion, if I'm being honest, absolutely honest, I really think that when the preseason have started, I wasn't quite sure about Pelistri. I was preferring Ahmad, but as it stands right now, I am not criticizing Ahmad Diallo at all. I would be quite excited to play Ahmad Diallo as well, but I would prefer Pelistri over Ahmad Diallo as it stands right now. Seriously, man. Shwanadon is saying, good, I am insulted by his shit defending. Yeah, brother, absolutely. I guess you are new to our community. Thank you for joining, brother. If you haven't already, please, brother, subscribe. And we get like every day at 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. And you can join us and talk all about Manchester United. Why did you think he worth more than that? No, don't know, brother, don't know. Just have no idea. Why would he think that he is, worth more than 20 million pounds? I was actually quite shocked that West Ham were willing to pay 20 million pounds and they got rejected and they still want Harry Maguire. Let him go. Let him go while we can. Just let him go. Yeah, Warren have said that I spoke with Andre to tell him that it will be a very special to play there at Old Trafford. So he's ready and I hope all the recruits are ready to have this experience. Yeah, man. 7 days to go. Only 7 days to go and we will have our Premier League match, our first match. And you know what? If any of you guys are new to this channel, I will let you know this guy that we will have our watch along sessions starting from that Wolves match, and from there on we will have a watch along on every matches. It does not matter whether it's a Premier League match, Champions League match, FA Cup or Carabao Cup. I will be doing a watch along with all of you guys, and I do hope that you guys will join that session, man. Onindo is saying that he's enjoying the show. Thank you so much, brother. When I get online, I always, when I see this kind of message coming, it always makes me smile, brother. It always makes me smile. Please make another Q&A session. So you guys want another Q&A session. So I would, tomorrow 4 p.m. show, I will make another poll that how many of you guys want Q&A session. So if the poll have, if we get a lot of positivity, I will do a live Q&A session, brother. That would be live. Our previous Q&A session, we haven't started live session at that point of time, but as we do live regularly now, we can have a Q&A session. Shandipan is saying, Ahmad, absolutely, that is also a good choice, man. We are waiting for the Amrabat deal to get done, another defender if Maguire leaves, and then Qatari take over. That amen to your comment, brother. Absolutely amen to your comment. Seriously, if those things happen serially, I would be out of this world in joy. So yeah, man. Prosenjit is saying we are just waiting for Amrabat deal, then conquer Europe. Yes, brother, we will conquer Europe no matter what. Forest moving for Turner could be concerning, but still expect Henderson will leave and negotiations with Nottingham aren't at all off as of yet. There's no way he will accept being number 2 at United. I don't think so, brother. I know that Henderson deal got quite silent right now, but I guess we will, see going him out of the club, whether it's Nottingham Forest or some other club. I guess we will see him going out. I hope so, as he does not want to be a second team goalkeeper. And if you ask me, if I'm being honest with you guys, I do not want Dean Henderson as well. The way he has spoken about our club, a year ago, if I was the owner, I would have let him go then and there. But as we all know that how shitty our owners and our negotiators are, but yeah, we will see about that. I hope that he goes out. Gurpreet is saying that Henderson transfer is kind of annoying. If Nottingham are not serious, then United should find another buy. Yeah, man, yeah. Shubhajit is also saying, please, brother, please make another Q&A. Okay, I will do that. I will do that then. I will announce upfront when I will be doing that. He is a good player, but his injury problems is concerning, given he is a goalkeeper and such a position doesn't require rotations. Yeah, man. Absolutely, absolutely. If he is that good, clubs will get him. I hope so, Swaraj. I hope so, brother. I do hope to see. The thing is that I do not want him in my club, in our club. As I've just said, the reason I've just demonstrated. The way he has spoken out, that was shambolic, that was disrespectful towards the club. And as we all know, no player, absolutely no player is better than the club, is bigger than the club. No matter if it's Messi or Ronaldo or anyone else, no one is bigger than the club. So yeah, brother. Ricky saying, bro, love this show. Absolutely. Thank you so much, brother, for letting me know. Thank you, all of you guys. Kudos to all of you guys. Rohit is saying, bye, khatam hone wala hai kya? I guess it is coming to an end, to its natural end. We have had a good session. I hope that, then I say the magical 3 words. Yeah, man, you can go forward. Without Rohit saying that, those magical words, our show will never end. Yeah, it has already came. I love Sheikh Jassim. Yeah, man, we will, love Sheikh Jassim even more if he goes out and buys Manchester United. I hope he does that really, really soon, man. I hope he does that. I will check out the live stream again. 80 votes and 88% of you wants Pelistri over Amad Diallo. Okay, man, that is good to hear. That is absolutely good to hear. I will end the poll now. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. He said, I love you, bro. I love you, JD. JD, if any one of you know in our community is new, JD is our little red devil. So yeah, if you want to see JD, you guys can check him out in our very first live session. You can see JD over there. He is our community's little red devil. He is quite cute and quite little, and he is a red devil. So yeah, you will love him. And you know what Rohit have just said, and you know what, I love Rohit. I absolutely love him. The way he conducts with every one of the members. Kudos to Rohit and kudos to all of you guys. Love all of you guys. You guys are the legends of the chat. You guys are the one. You guys are the reason that community is here today. So please, guys, if anybody is new to this community and enjoying the show, please hit the subscribe button and let us help reach our 140 mark of subscribers. Yeah, brother, thank you so very much for joining. I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. show. At our 4 p.m. show, we know that we have a match tomorrow, so we will be have our pre-match conversations and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure that we may get another press conference from Erik ten Hag. I'm quite excited about, I am always excited to see Erik ten Hag talking about our team. So yeah, we will cover all those stuff. So please, guys, please hit the like button, smash the like button if you like the show. You know what? We got 72 likes in our last session. The session we just had on 4 p.m. and now it's came down to 1. It does not matter. If you are able to do that, smash the like button, subscribe button, and kudos to you guys as always. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Until then, goodbye, take care, have a massive, have a blasting weekend, brothers. So anyway, goodbyes, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.